And yeah, we are live. So for the audience, last off we left off with both Volk and Sharn going to the Dragon Realm, where they are awaiting a very long journey through this Dragon Realm. I'll show you a couple of pictures of how the Dragon Realm looks, or at least this part of it. The realm is consistent out of different floating rocks that have a complete own system of water and plants on them, and there's also differences in sizes of rocks. It's like if you look upwards, you can see rocks that are probably the size of a small town with their own rivers and small lakes and forests on top of them as they float away, and all the rocks have their own gravity center. So you see an animal walking upside down on a rock that flies past you. You see water circulating on a rock. Like if you look at, for example, this one here, the water flow goes like this.
Oh, like a whirlpool, it's
Yeah.
just spinning.
It's
Oof.
just spinning around the rock with a constant stream. As that goes along and all sorts of things. These events, the events right now, are going to take place over the course of multiple days as you are exploring the Dragon Realm. That would be all these minor events will take place in a span of 12 days.
Huh, okay, for sure. That's not that bad.
So the first thing you guys encounter in the Dragon Realm is like, what do we eat?
That makes sense. Oh, dang.
And you found different sort of things over the course of that time. Roll me a d4. All
Ooh.
right, you found a something that you found something in caves. It's a spiked purple ball, and inside of it is a white creamy thing with black dots inside of it.
Taking it, after obviously we cracked it open, Volk will kind of just like dip a finger into it and like swish it around to see, and like kind of like touching the black balls to see what they feel like.
The black balls, dots, are easily scoped out of it, as it is a little bit of a hard. It's if you use force, you can easily go through it. Like think of it like the mass of a kiwi, but it's still solid.
Okay. And he'll like scoop a little bit up, and then I'll just kind of like lick it a little bit off his fingers before kind of just like, depending on how it tastes, like maybe go for more.
It's sweet.
I'll turn to Sharn and be like, Sharn, you want some of this? This is pretty good. And then I'll just start digging into it.
Sure, let's try some. She also carefully eats a little bit.
So Sharn, what are we gonna be doing here exactly? You know?
I have no idea. It didn't really come with a guidebook. They just said there are tests here to be done, and if the tests are done, then we're able to return more powerful.
Oh, huh. Well, that's you mean your tests,
Soul?
right?
Soul, the dragon, also looks like. No, I've sorely no idea. And this area is so big. It's I have no idea how to continue on. Where to look?
Yeah, these rocks are pretty crazy, but this yogurt, weird ball yogurt stuff is pretty good though.
How do we call? How do we call it?
What, the rock or the
No,
food?
this is what we're eating. We need to give it a name.
Um, Yogurt? I don't really know. I'm not good at naming stuff.
Yogurt already exists. Well, it's purple. Purple white cream.
Oh, that sounds so good. And I'll reach over and I'll crack open another purple white fruit and then start eating that white cream and start eating that as well. So Sharn, what did you die too? Right? During this last thing?
No,
Cuz it like
I didn't.
oh, really? Oh, wow, that's so cool. Wow, dang. You must be really strong cuz like I think everybody, well, I mean, I know I died, but like I think everybody died.
Yeah, we saw that. We failed to save both. Like you saw yourself, we failed to save grandfather. We failed to save Farfelian.
And no, kind of set the fruit down. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It just happened. Like I don't know why, but your grandfather is obviously a badass. But like he just got attacked so fast that we couldn't really do anything about it.
Yeah, I saw it. This is why I need to get stronger, right? So this sort of stuff doesn't happen anymore, and I can protect the people I care about.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I'm here. I'll do whatever I can. I guess. I mean, that's basically what I normally do.
We're partners in this, right? She makes a fist for a fist bump.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'll stand up and fist bump her, but my hands like covered in the white cream, so it's like a weird mushy fist bump. Oh, sorry. And I'll just go back to like,
hey, don't let someone hanging here. I'm also part of this team.
oh, nice. And I'll reach my hand out, but I don't really know how to fist bump a dragon, so I'll just kind
It's a
of hold
claw.
my hand there. Oh, okay, yeah.
And
All right,
Sol
cool. So,
turns around mid-flight, and as you have your hand out, he gives a whip with his tail to your fist. That is the dragon fist bump, the tail bump.
nice. And then I'll stand up and kind of flick my hand clean before. Well, I mean, I guess we should look around, right? And then, but I'm gonna grab like all of these, and I'll grab as many of the purple white creams as I can.
All right. Let's see if we have some space in the backpacks and everything. There's about let's see. There's 4 of them you can still see.
I'll grab absolutely all 4 of them, and just keep them up with me, I guess. Oh, I also have this maple syrup and like rotten vegetables that Johnny gave me. So I mean that's gross, but
the maple syrup is great, but the rotten vegetables, let's not eat those.
Oh yeah, that's true. And I'll just toss the vegetables out to the side.
After about half an hour passes, I would like you to roll another d4. So, what you notice after about half an hour is you don't feel so good, and then and in the form of nausea. And as you look at your at your arm, it turned green.
Oh dang. Oh Shard, something's up over here. My arm's like
what the?
a color.
No, you're completely a color. You're completely green.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Shard, did I turn it to grass?
No, you're still a dragonborn.
Oh, okay.
but you're
That's good.
green instead of red. Let me check the. Let's check this out on you.
Does she still have Archmage Crassus with her?
No, she left him for Johnny to stand on it right then.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I cannot figure out what's wrong with you.
I mean, I feel kind of like sick, but I don't feel like, in pain or anything. Like, I don't know. This is weird. And I'll just kind of like try to wipe my arm to see if that will remove the color.
It seems you're still green.
Aw.
Should we test if you're still a red dragonborn?
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, go for it. I mean,
Um,
yeah, I mean, I light myself on fire all the time, so.
yeah, let's. Why don't you poke yourself with back scratcher?
I'll pull out the sword and have it ignited, and I'll just kind of rub, like not like cutting into myself, but on the flat side, just press it against my arm to see if the fire will hurt me or anything.
Seems to still feel the same. No damage.
Oh, I guess I'm just like grass colored. This. I mean, it doesn't seem to do anything, and I'll just keep pressing myself with the sword.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that would have sucked. But I don't know, what do I do about this?
Well, don't really know if it's because of the plants here or maybe something else that only affects you because I still look normal. And you're still able to walk, right?
I'll get up and just walk around if I can.
No problems. Like, yeah, you feel more tired than you normally do, and if you would rate yourself at 100% normally, you would now feel like you'd be at 65% of how
Oof.
good you feel.
I mean, I feel pretty tired to be honest. Like, not like actually tired, because like I'm never really actually tired, but like definitely like I could take a nap, but not really. That kind of feeling.
Okay, should we try and find a sleeping place for you so you can rest, or you think we can
Oh
still
no,
keep walking?
I'm still good to go. It's just I'm not like 100%. Just kind of like tired a little bit.
Alright, no problem. As you
Lead
travel
on.
further, a day goes by, and you guys sleep. And the next morning, your skin is back to normal.
Oh, nice. Oh,
And you feel completely, you feel like 100% again.
I had me worried there for a second. Not gonna lie, I was kind of freaking out a little bit.
Well, it's not normal for people to suddenly turn green.
Yeah, but that fruit is so good. Like it's so tasty.
Yeah, let's have some more. You ready? Because we need to
Oh
eat a
yeah.
bit again. And she eats a little. She eats one of them. You eat one of them. So eats one of them. As you travel further on along again, and see the different floating rocks, you can see that in the air. You see that rocks occasionally bump into each other, causing a large amount of damage on the forests and on those rocks. You see one rock where the forest is basically upside down. For you, they're upside down. They're hanging below. And after about 45 minutes, your skin starts turning green again, and you have that same feeling you had the previous day.
Ugh. Ugh. My skin's all grass colored again. So weird.
Um, what did you do before this happened, Volk?
You what? You mean the color?
Yeah.
I mean, we ate those puffs, and I walked around and stuff, and I punched a rock because it looked weird, but like that was it.
And you punched your rock yesterday as well?
Nah, I just ate the puffs and looked around.
That's it, I think.
Yeah, but these puffs taste so good, and plus, like, I don't want to start eating like my food that I have, because
Yeah,
I don't know how long we're gonna be here.
I just think that Sue taught me one thing once, that some plants and things can be poisonous unless you cook them. Should we try that perhaps?
I mean, yeah, sure. I don't really know how to cook food, but I mean, I know how to make a fire and stuff.
Yeah, let's. We know it went away yesterday. Let's tomorrow try and cook some food for you. I think we are both unaffected because I think we're both immune to poison.
Oh well, I have resistance to poison, but I'm not really like because of these cool pants.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sure, I'm down to try whatever. I mean, as long as I'm not like grass colored.
Yeah, let's. This is a strange world, and we might have to learn to survive, and we don't know the long-term effects of you turning green all the time.
Oh, is that what that's called? Green?
Yeah,
It's weird.
green.
Oh, really? I thought it was just like grass. Like, what do you mean?
It's a color pattern.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. It was just messing with you. I knew that.
Don't worry, Volk. You get plenty of things to learn, and I still have a lot of things to learn.
Yeah, true, true.
So then another day goes by, and the next day you wake up again, having your normal red color, and both Sharn and Soul are like ready to cook some food for, or at least attempt to try and cook some food. So how do you create a fire?
I'll at first start to try and just create a fire normally, with like sticks and some flint. But if that doesn't get it going, then I'll just breathe. Like I'll just breathe on it essentially, just kind of like the barbarian, just kind of like, oh well, I can't get it going, and then
So yeah, you attempt to do it the traditional way, and it um, how long does Volk try to do it the traditional way before he loses his patience?
I mean he'll give it a good old 5 minute try, and then
Then
that's
after
how he'll.
3 minutes, you finally get the fire going. And then both Sol and Sharn start cooking, or trying to cook the last one of the I have to look up the name we gave it. The purple white cream. And do you
So
want to try to do the cooking check, or should I let them try it with advantage, or you can do it?
Oh,
with
Sharn,
advantage?
for sure.
Alright.
I mean, she definitely got taught by Sue about cooking and stuff, so her for sure.
Alright, then a wisdom roll with advantage. 15. So it's a little water that they had, it's boiling, and they give it to you.
Oh, sure. You don't want like half of this or something?
Sure, we'll split. That's the last one.
Okay, here. And I'll make sure to crack it open as evenly as I can before giving it to her. Also, I think I have my back scratcher. Like, why did it increase by 2?
Let's see.
Like, I have the +2 already in there. Oh, wait, should I take.
I already see it. The +2 here has to go away. The magic bonus automatically gives the +2 to damage and
Right.
to hit.
Because I mean, it was plus 13 before. Like, I think I had it correct before, but then it just now added. Yeah, that was weird. Huh, hold on. So this is Rage plus Divine Fury. 7 plus 2. Yeah, it's all good. Got it. Fixed it. But, and then I'll, like, since we don't have, like, utensils, or I don't believe, he'll just, like, kind of hold the bottom of it and, like, scoop it out with his hands, essentially, and just kind of eat it.
As you eat it, it's a small improvement as when you ate it raw. Not amazing, but passable. And after that, after about 45 minutes, you notice that your skin is still completely normal.
Oh, nice. I think, hey, Short, I think that did the trick because I'm not like all green and stuff.
Ah, good. That's good. So yeah, then if we find more of those, then we know we need to boil them, and then we have non-poisonous food.
Nice.
Or
And
at
I
least
think,
for you.
oh yeah, that's true. And honestly, it tasted a little bit better. Your cookie was pretty good.
Thank you. I tried to pay attention when Sue was doing that.
Well, and I'll kind of just stand up and pick up all the stuff that we used for cooking and clean and put that all away. Well, I guess I should probably look for some more or something if we're gonna keep going.
Yeah. Let's see. As we're walking, we should try and find things. So you can. We're just all three going to roll survival checks. See, Dragon is the only one that didn't find anything. Could you roll me another d4? Well, in some bushes, you found a green ball that has like a hairy outburst on the sides, and the inside is reddish. Found on a
This is
couple of
honestly
bushes.
This is honestly giving me like Land of the Lost vibes, where it's like I'm gonna crack one of these opens and I'm expecting just like ants to swarm me or something. But I'll pick it up and I'll just kind of like shuffle back to Shard and then like give it to her because of like I don't know what to do with this.
And she also comes to you with a big red ball, and the inner side is hard. Then you have a second layer. There it's very soft, and in the inside is a large nut.
Man, these fruits are weird. You got all these weird stuff on them.
Yeah. Just imagine if you're in a different world, plants grow differently, I guess. Not the same rules apply.
I guess we should like cook these too for like, or like the next time we eat them, we should cook them.
Yeah, I think so too. Just save them for now, for the next day. Don't you think?
Yeah, let me. Yeah. Okay, what are we calling these things?
You have any idea?
Like
listen,
red
yours
ball
is green
or
and
something.
hairy.
Ew, that's gross.
Uh,
Like a fur ball fruit or something. I don't know.
Maybe yours would be a green mustache. Mine is
Okay.
a big red ball.
Big red ball. All right, got it.
know, when we get back, we should give some of these to Sue and see if he can figure out what we could have done with these if we had him along.
Oh yeah, for sure. That'd be crazy. That'd be like he's gonna be like, whoa, fruit, and I'm like, yeah, fruit, except for like a different place, and then yeah.
All right. That night, as you two sleep, you two rudely get waken up by a large sound, and it hurts like hell.
Oof.
As one of the rocks in the middle of the night collapsed right onto your camp while you guys were sleeping, as there's like a solid rock above you, like trying to crush you. In a moment, you both take, or all three of you take, 25 damage as you hear Sharn and Soul scream in pain, like ah!
As soon as I wake up and see this basically huge, I mean, this is like bigger than a boulder, yeah?
Yeah, it's like you have to think of it like a floating hill. That's how big it is. It's bigger than a house.
Okay. I'll since it's already like crushing me a bit, I'm gonna try and lift it up off of myself and Sharn, because that would be his like first reaction, I think.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw. Alright, you like feel the pressure. This is heavy! This is heavy! As you all take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Did it budge at all, or at least move a little bit?
No, it's still trying to crush you.
Okay. I'll enter a rage then as I'm like trying to lift this thing and it won't move, because I'm assuming, at least from Volk's perspective, if he can, I don't know if he can see Sharn or not, but
You can
hearing her like, yeah, he's definitely gonna try and like get it up and out the way.
Go ahead, make a new strength save.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, you lift up that rock with right above you without any problems.
As I pick it up, I'm gonna kind of like stand there, like barely trying to hold this house of a rock up, and I'm gonna tell Sharn to like go, get out the way, go.
And both Sharn and Soul move very quickly away.
Before I'll try and chunk this thing out the way, like just throwing it basically.
Throwing it into the sky.
Yeah, just like into the distance of whatever, away from us, essentially.
As you throw it, it goes upwards. As you look upwards, it also like at some point it's so far away you can't see it anymore.
Oh, nice. Okay, Shard, I think I got it. All right. Ow.
Yeah, that hurt. Soul, for safety, come in. As Soul goes into Sharn's body.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird. What is that? Ew.
It's a fusion technique we have. Because we're bonded together, I can enter his body as we enter one mind and synchronize, or he can enter my body. And that makes us more powerful. That's why Soul's not around that much when we were fighting enemies.
Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Because
I was also like, why I can do this. Yeah, that's why we can do this. As like Soul's voice comes out of Sharn's body.
Ugh. Wow, that's weird. I mean, it's cool that you're like stronger and stuff, but like, that's kind of freaky.
It's something that you get to get used to.
Did you see how far?
Yeah, we.
chunked that rock.
Yeah.
I mean, I forget. I chunked that thing. That thing's like gone. Like the last time I threw something that far was like Johnny, I think, or something.
I heard the stories that that Johnny spotted a couple of very important things when he was out into the sky.
Yeah. Ow. Kind of hurt my arms a little bit though.
Uh,
Well,
but
that was scary. So I guess we're gonna have to like take like sleep shifts or something.
yeah, but with the amounts of nights and things we do, that wouldn't be possible. But I just think it's not safe for us to sleep in the open.
Oh yeah, that's true. We should probably find like a cave or something.
Yeah, I think that's maybe best.
And
Because else
what
this
time
can
is
keep
it?
happening.
Yeah. What time is it right now? Like, is this the middle of the night currently?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
1 a.m.
I'm gonna pull out my great sword and ignite it, so it's a torch essentially, and then I guess just use that to try and find somewhere to rest.
Can either make perception or survival check.
Rip.
So yeah, you find this. You find a cave, but it's full of plants with thorns.
Oh, 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 oh. Maybe I don't want to sleep here after all. This is pretty. I mean, yeah, this is my bad. I don't really know where to sleep.
Can't we just rip out the thorns, or
I
it's
mean,
too
yeah, if you
many?
want to. I mean, it might. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a lot, but yeah, we could try. And then he'll just kind of reach in there and start pulling out thorns.
You pull out the first one, a smoke puff comes out. I'd like you to
Okay.
roll a con save.
Easy. Oh my
Easy.
gosh.
One, you sneeze once, and all the smoke puffs are gone. Like hi-hoo!
Got it. Took care of it. Don't worry about it.
Like a little fire comes out of your mouth, and the cave is cleared.
Well, that does it, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just kind of like try to lay down somewhere that's comfortable on the ground in the cave.
Alright, as you sleep and take your long rest, you wake up the next morning refreshed and good. As you travel a couple of days along, you see that as you ended the path you walked and the forest you walked through end here at a cliff, and as you look down, you realize that you are also on a floating rock. This floating rock was just so much bigger than the floating rocks that have crossed you. And as you
Are
look
there?
down, there is like an even bigger floating rock underneath you.
Oh, dang. That was gonna be what I asked. Is there like, can we see any other bigger of the kind of proportionally same size rocks? But
It's about like the other rock underneath you is bigger, and it's like probably like I'd say about 400 feet beneath you. Uh,
well, how do you think we get down there?
well, I can fuse into soul and fly down, but how do we get you down?
I mean, I could like jump, but like that's pretty far to be honest.
That could really hurt you.
Yeah, that's pretty far. How far down does the side of the mountain of the floating rock we're on go? Like, does it go almost all the way to the bottom to where it
It's
touches
hard
the
to
other
see.
rock?
That would be perception check because it goes into it doesn't go straight down. It goes like I'll draw it. It goes like this. So you guys are here, and here is the other floating rock. So making this where this is would be really hard to guess correctly. So perception with a 18. I'd say you're confident that you could lower yourself 150 foot. Then you would be
Yeah.
250 foot away, yeah.
Oh, that's so pretty far. I mean, I don't think he could carry me because I'm like pretty big.
Yeah, and Soul's pretty small.
Yeah, that's true. You can do that like
we can help you climb down though, like be a safety net.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you could also do that like thing that I've seen like Eltrin does, where he like makes something really big or something really small. Yeah.
I don't have that spell, but wait, I do have that spell. I could polymorph you.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, sure. Like turn you into like like a bird or something, or like yeah, and I'll just like fly on down.
Alright, let's do that. She casts polymorph to turn you into a giant eagle.
Nice. And I think my intelligence hasn't increased as of yet, so I think
now you're more intelligent as a giant eagle.
Yeah. So as soon as I turn into this giant eagle, I'll just kind of look to Sharn before I'll swoop off the side and just start flying my way down to the rock.
Yeah, if you're a giant eagle, you get an intelligence of 8.
Nice.
So yeah,
wow, that's
you're then
2 times smarter.
And you get a wisdom of 14.
Oh wow, that's great! Holy
charisma
shit!
Charisma of 10. If that just also matters.
It does increase it. Wow, giant eagles are just so much better than Volk. Like my charisma goes up by 5, my wisdom goes up by 4, and my intelligence goes up by 2. Like Jesus.
Maybe that's the reason why Volk became smarter. Because every time you went to a different rock, she just cast polymorph, and you picked something up from from being a giant eagle.
Maybe yeah. I get polymorph so much, I'm starting to get the effects.
Start sticking. The giant eagle is a bit faster than Sharn with a wormling dragon, so you land first. She ends the concentration when you're down there and flies down herself, but before she arrives, you encounter, as she is still along the way, I'll give you a moment to put that on the map, a golden kobold. Hey, what are you doing here?
Well, what are you doing here?
Well, this is my rock, Caprice.
I mean, I don't know, you like own land, I guess.
Yeah, this is a dragon realm, and everyone has, or at least most dragons have their own rocks, like our lair.
Oh, wait, I thought you were like a kobold or something, yeah?
Yeah, I look like a kobold, but it's much easier to navigate my rock when I'm a kobold instead of my dragon form.
Well, could you show me your dragon form? Just in case, because like I have a friend and stuff, and she's like doing like a test, and we're kind of here for it.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Wish I was still the giant eagle. My persuasion would be better.
I'll show you a little bit of... Have you ever seen a kobold being able to do this? He lifts up a rock that is 9 times its size.
Was it about the same size as the rock that I threw earlier?
A little bit smaller.
I threw a rock that was like a times bigger than that. So I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
but you're a dragonborn. I look like a kobold. You think a kobold can do that?
I mean, I guess not. I guess that makes sense.
Hmm? See? But you said something about a test. What is this test about?
Oh well, I'm gonna let her explain because I mean, I kind of don't really know. I'm just kind of here to help, and you know, I'm good at that, like helping, and which is why I'm here in the first place. But yeah, I mean, and I'll kind of like look up into the air and try and point her out as she's coming down, if I can like find her.
Ah, that little wormling. Oh, how
Yep.
cute. Gonna do a test. Huh.
If you know anything about it, that would really help.
Yeah. I don't really talk with... I don't know. I might know where to look, but I don't know really what the tests are, because, we living dragons don't really talk much with the spirit dragons. Capiche?
Oh yeah, I get you, but like yeah, I mean, do you know where they are and stuff? Because that would be like super helpful.
I know where a few are, although they move around a bit. Pretty annoying with those rocks and those moving towers of them. Takes a bit of while to find them. You have to find them in the right order, which makes it even more annoying when you found one and you're like, ah man, this is not the one I need.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, test
Well,
time
I
is
mean,
meant to be easy.
you could like help us find them. I mean, you know, we're like
And
pretty
leave
cool.
my rock?
Well, you could like move the rock, yeah.
That's a pretty big rock.
Well, I could move a pretty big rock, you know. I mean, I don't know.
Well, this is really big.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But you
Like
know,
this is
I don't
like this
know.
landmass is like bigger than a mountain.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely move this rock. Yeah, for sure. And you tell me you can't?
Well, I can. You can try. Like to see you try.
I'll just kind of like, I don't know, grab the ground and like, I don't push.
And you go upwards.
Well,
Push
I
up.
did a handstand or push up. But see, I moved the rock. It's like 2 feet below me.
No, you moved yourself, not the rock.
Mm. Well, I will. Well, you know, once my friend gets over here, she has some like questions probably because I mean I don't really know what to
John
ask
comes
because.
flying on as she arrives.
Oh hey, there's this guy. He's like a dragon or something.
You're a dragon? Yeah, capiche. Just like you, just not a lord. Oh, we're here for the test of the golden dragon. Could you help us in any form? We need to, me and Soul, she releases Soul from her body. We went into the Temple of Gold and she tells a lot of things that happened. Ah, yeah. Yeah, the tests. Well, the tests are very simple. Like the Dragon Realm has many spirit dragons here, capiche? Who have wavered their spirits to this realm so they can help younger dragons gain power and raise up in a safe environment. And those spirit dragons have like these towers all over the realm on our floating rocks. And they move around a little bit. And you have to find the different rocks, the right order. First one is acrobatics. can ask the spirit dragon there what the next one is. And there you go through training and tests. And if you succeed the tests, the spirit dragons leave a little bit of your soul, leave a little bit of their soul with you, and that's how you gain power, knowledge, experience. You know? I think the last time I saw the most recent rock, it was that way. But it could have gone that way as well after a while, or that way. Good luck. And she nods and thanks him.
Well, I mean, he pointed like 6 directions, so that doesn't really, I don't know how that helps.
Well, let's just. He said the last time he saw one of those towers was that way, and it could have changed. So let's follow up on that, and maybe we'll find other people that can point out the other different directions.
Oh, I mean, I guess we should, but that's like pretty far, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Might as well gotta move on then. I mean, it's gonna take a while. And then I guess I'll try and pack up. Well, I mean, we're already down here. Just get ready to maybe like travel to the next rock and or just walk across this whole rock.
As you travel, 26 days pass. As finally, after those 26 days, you finally see from afar one of those floating rocks with a large tower on top of it. The tower is bigger than the rock in total.
Dang.
Like the rock is only the foundation on where the tower stands, and the tower itself is much bigger and taller than the rock. And the rock stands still, as it's not moving in the space, but it is like how do I describe it? It's spinning. Like this is the rock, this is the tower, and the tower moves like this, 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 as the rock around it is spinning. So it keeps going like.
So it keeps spinning kind of like a fan.
Yep. But the location where it is doesn't really stop.
Hey, Sharn, I guess we should like try to like land on the rock first and then get to the tower, because like yeah, it keeps like flying around.
Alright, let's do this. She casts another polymorph on you to get on there. And as you guys attempt to land, the tower spin increases its speed, like you both do dex saves. You can see it coming for the danger sense.
Whew. Oh, let me make this real quick. Boop.
So Sharn lands on time, but you get smacked by the tower once. As you take 30 bludgeoning damage as the tower comes right at your back.
Would that knock me out of the form? Like, how much HP does a giant eagle have?
Let me check. They have 26 hit points.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
So you take 4 damage, and you're hanging on the side of the tower now.
I'll just shout out, like, Sharn, I got it, while I'm, like, gripping onto the side of the tower.
look to your left and your right, you see that about 20 feet away from you, there's a window.
I will try to dig my hands into the side of the tower as much as possible and start like climbing my way to it.
Alright, that would be an athletics check.
Can I rage beforehand?
Sure.
If it's like yeah.
Yeah, no problems. Ah! As you go into the tower, you see that you come on towards a staircase. And the tower is for a large part empty, except for a staircase that goes up in circulation around the walls of the tower. On the above plateau, you see that on the above of the statue, you see that there's a platform there, and there you see a golden spectral dragon, and it is one of the largest dragons you have ever seen in your life. The only one you would consider bigger would be Tiamat herself, and maybe Bahamut.
I kind of flop myself onto the floor because of having to climb in. Before I'll just kind of like, oh hey, how's it going over here?
Greetings. Who are you, young dragonborn?
Oh I'm Volk. Hey, I'm actually here with a friend. She got to do stuff. Well, I guess we got to do stuff. You know, we're kind of like duoing this trial thing at the moment.
I smell golden dragons on you. So a test of the golden. I have not seen others for at least 30 years.
Oh man, that sucks. What have you been doing?
Preparing my training machinations.
Oh, it's good. Well, like, why don't you like go out or something? You know, like.
I have a sacred task bound to this part of the dragon realm. One does not forsake until my replacement cometh.
Can't you like invite people in though or something? Like just to, we met that one guy. There's this one dude. We met him like a couple months back. I don't remember how long it's been. I don't really keep track of that. But like, it's been like he was like a kobold, and he said he was a dragon, and I would have called bullshit. But like, nah, he was a dragon. So like, why don't you like invite people in, to like hang out or something?
Because I am dedicated to my task. For the greater good. I defer to loneliness so I can fulfill my task as great as I can possibly can.
Yeah, I get that. That's kind of like what I'm doing. Well, at the moment, not really, because like I'm just traveling with Sharn, but like she was like, "Oh, it could be dangerous," and I'm like, I spit in the face of danger, and then I just kind of walked in, and I really don't know what I was getting into, to be honest. But we've been here for like a while, so it's going.
The dragon smiles. Good. Nice. Shall we wait for her to enter as we prepare some tea?
Oh yeah, sure. But before that, here, hold on. Here, and I'll stick out my fist to do the dragon. What I've learned to be the dragon fist bump thing. You gotta like smack it with like your tail or claw or something.
He looks very confused.
Okay, so like take your claw and or tail, and like just bump it real quick. Yeah, just real quick.
Okay. He bumps it with his tail, but his tail is bigger than that you are, and thicker than you are.
That's fine. I'll just kind of like try not to get knocked over as we do this fist bump.
Would you like to, as she is trying to take my test, would you like to assist me in my test?
Oh, I mean, if it makes it harder, I don't really think I should, but I mean...
No worries. The first part is training, and hard training is easier to make a test more successful.
Oh, sure. I mean, it's good to get a workout too, you know? Like, I've basically been just doing push-ups, like, we haven't really, like, fought something, so, yeah, I'm
Come
cool with
over
that.
here. Come up. Come up the stairs.
Just kind of making my way up the stairs to him.
You see that on the upper stairs there's a table, and there's some sort of clayish material on the table. It looks a lot like the tower, the inners of the tower, but then made out of clay. This
So,
is
what...
something I have developed over my millennia here. If you like, he grabs the clay and he reforms it, and you see that the inners of the tower downwards are reforming to the changes he makes.
Oh, dang. That's
My
cool.
test is one of acrobatics. And a dragon, Lord, needs to be dexterous, acrobatic, needs to be able to pull maneuvers. So we are going to build obstacle courses until she is ready for my test. The hardest obstacle course of all. Would you like to practice making a couple of practice obstacle courses for her? Let's just say, look over there. He has the tea kettle there. There is the key. Make it hard for her to grab the tea. Not
Okay.
impossible, but hard.
So, how tall is the ceiling in here?
It's about, in here, it's about, 150 foot.
I will make walls around the tee up to 140 feet in the air, so there's 10 feet of space, so that she could get into the square to get the tee, basically, and be like, okay, there, got it. I should just have to like climb this big wall.
Sharn enters and sees the things, sees you up there, and the dragon. Volk, everything okay up there?
Yeah, I mean, it's going. You gotta do this, like, acrobat thing, you know, like flips and stuff.
Yes, it is a test of your training, Dragon Lord. Are you dexterous enough to do aerial maneuvers and all sorts of things? Can you gain my approval from this? Let's see if you can. So Sharn starts trying to do those things. As she attempts to climb without flying and jumping from different directions. The T succeeds and multiple days pass down as you and Dragon build different obstacle courses that are challenging different ways. Is there one that you would like to build?
Knowing Volk and his current intelligence, most of them are like basically pretty simple, but they're like up to the like extremes where it's like, oh hey, you just gotta get over this wall, but the wall is like super tall and like, or it's like super long and wide. Just some like simple things like that.
Alright. After 13 days, The dragon thinks Sharn is ready for the test to complete. As the test revolves a obstacle course that he built, and with your training, and this already being pre-rolled previous session, she succeeds with ease. She succeeds with ease. As the dragon, as she looks towards the dragon, you see that the spectral dragon becomes a little bit smaller, and the part of the spectral things go to Sharn, surround her, touch her body, and then disappear inside of her.
Dang, that was weird. Look at that.
I feel stronger.
Do you? Like, how? Like,
let me just check. And she casts a spell. Yeah, the spell has more potency than it used to have. But we still need to do multiple things. Yes. You still have to complete the other 17 towers.
Oh my gosh, there's 17 towers. That's like... And I'll just start trying to count on his fingers to get to 17 before he stops. He's like, oh my god, that's more than I can count. That's crazy.
Volk, take off your shoes.
Well, I'm not really wearing shoes, but okay.
So do you look at your toe claws, right?
Yeah.
Then give me your hands.
Oh, okay, here.
Alright, let me move your claws.
Okay.
And she lowers 3 of them. And it says, Volk, look at your claws on your feet and on your hands. That's how many 17 is.
Oh my god, that's like... Oh wow, that's a lot. That's like my hands and my feet. That's like, ooh. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of things. I mean, I could always like ask Bahamut, like, if you need like help finding places and stuff. Since, you know, I got this thing, and I'll hold up the amulet.
Yeah, we could try that. Maybe it works.
Yeah, you know, I haven't really used it before because like there was never really like pertinent to like the situation, but like, yeah, since we don't really know where stuff is. And, oh, well, unless you're willing to tell us, then I'll turn to where the spirit dragon is. Listen.
I do not know where the other towers are. We all just float about in the dragon realm. But the next one you need is the Tower of Animals.
Ew. Like, what kind of animals? Like, what are we talking about here?
All types of animals. I don't know the specifics of what the test of animals is.
Well, okay. Well, hold on. Oh, we could try and find it real quick. Although I've never really done this before. And using the amulet, I'm going to try to cast this spell, since it's never been done before by Volk.
Let's see if you make the intelligence save.
Yeah, that's as I'm casting it, I'll lean over to Sharn and be like, hey, since it takes a minute, I'll be like, hey, you might need to like do that weird like, you know, magic thing, you know, that you and Elchin do, because like I'm not, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I will, no problem. I hope it helps.
Because,
and I will use a bent luck for that.
Alright, thank God. Oh, well, okay. Shit. Alright.
You made it! 16,
oh my God.
Made it. You get to ask, let's see, 5 questions to Bahamut.
I will first ask, so, like, do you know which way, or we need to go to get to like the next what was it, Shrine of Animals and stuff?
The Shrine of Animals is currently 6 months travel from your location to the northeast.
Oh my gosh, that's so far. Uh oh, 6 months thing. Hey Shard, you got that though, right? Yeah? Or wait, or is it only to me?
It's only to you. Like,
Oh,
you say, hey Sean, you hear that? I can't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear you.
I'll just tell her to write this down, and I'll just say whatever Bahamut is saying to her, so she can make sure to record it.
4 more questions.
Do you know how long this will take, like, all together? I mean, I know it's like a long time to get there, but like, you know how long that'll take to get there? Like to do the 17.
If you did everything perfectly and knew exactly what to do, 18 months.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, Shine? 18 months isn't that bad. We're fine.
We've already been here for at least 3 months, Volk.
Oh. Well, I don't really. I'll be honest. I don't know how long a month is, so I guess that's okay.
That's Volk. Give me your hands. Look at your feet.
Oh, yeah.
Look at my hands. You see my fingers, right? Your hands, your feet. That's 1 month.
Oh my gosh, that's like more than the trials. That's like a lot. Hold on, let me see, what else should I ask? Am I gonna do anything? I mean, I knew I threw that rock, but that was like a while ago. You know what else? Like, you want me to do anything while I'm here? You know, like, accomplish something. I mean, besides helping Sharn.
Protect her. This realm is safe. One of the few. If you encounter any other golden dragons here, let them know that when my summoning is done, their banishment is over.
Oh, okay. I'll turn to the dragon, the spirit dragon, and inform him of that.
Really? Lord, are you talking to Lord Bahamut?
Yeah, I'm like his speaker and stuff. Yeah.
My apologies for my disrespect, Lord Speaker.
Oh, I didn't know that was that, like, I mean, oh, yes. Oh, duh. Yeah, no, you're fine. It's okay. I mean, nah, yeah, it's all good. Let's see. Oh, dang, I actually don't know what to ask.
2 more questions.
Yeah, 2 more questions. Hey, so what else? How I the last time, like, so Tima talked to me in like my dream this one time, and she really wanted to like convert me or something. But I tried to stab her, and the sword just kind of broke. So what do I do about that?
I cannot repair a magical item from here. I am sorry. But you need to find a more. But if you attack my sister with the weapon you wield now, the same fate will bestow it.
Oh, that sucks.
You need a more powerful enchantment on your weapon.
Okay. Next question. Where would I come across that then? Cause, like, yeah, I kind of want to stab her, but I can't. So,
when the Dragon Lord you're traveling with reaches enough power, she can increase your enchantment and make it powerful enough.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, Sharn, did you know you could do that? Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, Sharn, Uh, apparently, when you're done with your training, you can make and I'll pull out the sword like this, real like stronger and cool and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I tried to stab Tiamat that one time, it just kind of like that's where the broccoli sword went. It just kind of like evaporated.
Yeah. I remember
So that's
that.
upsetting.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was like my last question. I guess I'll talk to you next month or something if we get lost.
You don't see Bahamut anywhere anymore after you answered the last question.
Yeah, oh, I am your favorite, Muhammad. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you. Yep. Oh, yep. Okay, bye. Yeah, he said I was his favorite. I was just saying. Okay, well.
Cool.
Ah, nice. Yep.
It's
Yep,
really good that we
exactly.
have
Yep.
an ally of Bahamut. And we know someone
Yeah,
who
he
can work
thinks,
with him.
yeah, he thinks we're both cool, but, you know, I'm his favorite. Alright, let's, I guess we should get going. Thanks for the test, I guess. I mean, yeah.
Alright, you travel further on. Years go by. You complete multiple different tests. Well, let's see how many years go by from this point. So 1 year goes by as as you as you uh, as you wake up. Sharn and Sol wait for you to wake up, and they have something wrapped in a package or in coats of leaves. Volk, we made something for you. It's been exactly 2 years now that we've entered this realm, and seeing as we've been on this journey for so long together, and we learned a little bit of magic crafting, we created our first magic item, a little trinket, and we thought you would like to have it.
Oh, well, you know, I didn't really know because I can't really like tell time or dates, but I have this, and I'll pull out my old necklace of Bahamut, which is literally just a necklace of Bahamut, like it's
Mm-hmm.
not the amulet or anything, and uh, I'll hand it to Sharn and be like, I mean, I don't really know like what you worship or whatnot, but you know, uh, here, this used to be mine, but I think you should have it.
Thank you. I hope you'll love it and wear it. She puts the necklace on.
Sorry, it's not a cool magic item.
Don't worry. So do you unpack the leaves?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just
Yeah.
kind of like a kid on Christmas, be like, ooh, and
It's a coin purse.
wow, it's a bag.
What
What
it
I don't
does,
what it.
Volk, is you put your money in there, and if someone tries to pull money out of it that is not you, an alarm will go off. So, like,
Oh, okay,
I'll give
that's
an
pretty
example.
cool.
Put some money in it.
I'll take out all 1,564 gold that I still have on me,
Mm-hmm.
including the other 61 gold that were mine, and I'll put it in there.
All right. Becomes a big bag. Then Sharn shows it. Like, look at me trying to pull out the money. She removes a coin, and then it goes beep beep beep. Someone is trying to steal from you.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, actually, yeah, that's actually great.
So yeah, and like you pull something out of it,
Okay, and I'll just reach in and grab like a handful of coins, and you know, just hold them.
and nothing goes off. And she pulls out one coin again, and then it goes beep beep beep. Thief thief, stop the thief.
Oh man, that's actually super impressive. Like, no joke, that's like really cool. If I had a gold star, I'd give it to you, but I don't. But yeah, this is actually super cool.
Yeah, I hope you like it. It's the first one we made, and it's not the most powerful one we ever made, but it's a
Oh,
start
well,
of a
that's
foundation.
not important. As long as it's like useful and stuff, which this definitely is. It's great. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Man, you're getting real good at this stuff. For however long we've been together.
yeah, I learned quickly. At least I hope I learned quick enough.
Yeah. Uh, how long was Volk traveling with the wingmen like in game for? Just as a question.
I think um, they were. Were you there with New Year's Eve in Todorog's Hold?
I do not think so.
Then give me a sec to look at the notes. Oh yeah, there it is. Minus 27. That's, I I think between 30 and 45 days. More than 30,
Oh my
less than
gosh.
45. So yeah, so you know so and you've spent at least 2 years now, exactly 2 years by Sharn according to her calculations.
Oof. Yeah, he's struggling to remember some people at this point. Oh my god. Well, yikes, ripped out. He's gonna be like, who are these people when we get back? Oh dang. Uh, well, I'm gonna give hand Sean a green mustache, one of the fruits, and kind of just be like, well, I mean, it only took 2 years. That's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, and you know, we've been friends for like a long time now. And I want you to know that I'll stay here with you you know until you get done whatever you need. So don't worry, because this could be a long time, and I'm kind of old, but I'll be here for however long you really need me to.
We're gonna make this, no matter how long it takes, right? You, me, and Soul together.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly. And also we have, I could just ask Bahamut if we ever get lost or something.
Yeah, it's really useful.
Yeah, yeah. Being your god's favorite person does that, but yeah, for sure. And I'll do whatever you really need me to, if you need me to do something for you.
As
But
time goes by again,
yeah. Oh boy, more
have
years.
4 years passed, so 6 years together. One thing that changed over the course of time is that in those 6 years, Soul went from Soul was this size, and in that time that passes, he becomes this size.
Oh snap!
So traveling goes a lot faster as you can just both be on Soul's back.
Nice. I'd probably use since it's been 6 years. I'm gonna assume that'll be the time frame of growing and training a wyvern for the wyvern egg hatch.
No problem.
So I'll spend 25 days. Hold on, because I want to make sure I do this math right. 7, 6. So I'll spend 25 days to hatch the egg, and then how many more days? Ooh, and then I'll spend the 360 downtime days to train it and grow it into an adult wyvern. And I don't know if I can take from the party pot or not, or just whatever, because I only have.
I think they're fine with that.
Yeah, because I only have 1,600 gold total with the combined money. So that's 1,600 gold out of just what I'm holding on to, and then the other 200 gold from the downtime days for the food and everything, which is just going to be the food we find here. And I'm going to name...
You have access to the wyvern now. So you have
and
control of it yourself.
I'm going to name him... just a random name.
If you type it for me, then I can copy it into the avatar.
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Random wyvern name. Alright.
And now, so that way Volk will have, but this will probably be before Soul grows, so he'll be writing that to get to places before Soul gets super big, in which case then we'll just travel together like that.
Mm-hmm. Each their own.
Yeah, basically. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Let's see. Also, would it be possible to get barding for the wyvern, like the armor?
Well, there's not any
not
here.
Not here, but yeah. Eventually, like when we get back.
Eventually, yes, but I believe the barding rules is that it's 4 times as expensive as normal armor. I believe that at the top of my head, but the answer is yes, you can get barding for the wyvern. I'm not 100% sure on those rules, but that's out of the top of my head. That barding is always, like, if you have plate armor barding, it's 4 times as expensive as normal plate armor.
Oh, that's not... Well, after we got 20,000 gold, that's not... Isn't that bad?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for sure, he'll do that when he gets back, but for now, he just has this wyvern that he'll be traveling with.
Hey, Volk.
Hmm?
I have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure how we're gonna pull this off.
Okay, what do you got?
Yeah, you see that rock over there? One of those floating rocks.
Yeah?
It's not that big. It has a cave. It has a river with fish in it. It has lots of the fruit we've been eating. Would there be a possibility of just dragging that rock along?
I mean, yeah, like if you and Soul are up for it and this wyvern, but yeah, I mean,
it's like, how do we drag it along? That's the problem. We need some machinations for that.
Are there trees in this realm at all?
Yeah, like all the rocks themselves have trees.
Well, I'm not like good at like crafting and stuff. I could like cut down a bunch of trees and you could build some stuff to like connect it all together. Or what are those like magic items that you do to like help move it or pull it or something?
Mm-hmm. Let's do this, because like I'm sick of trying to look for new caves every single night, and it's easier to just drag this thing along, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I agree, for sure.
So yeah, let's see, that would be woodworking, and I'd say intelligence or wisdom. She tries to build machinations. Well, the first, after 1 day of building, the first day she tries, the machination just breaks at the first pull of the dragon and the wyvern.
Oh well. We could
Try
try
again?
again. It's
Yeah.
no problem.
Let's just keep trying until we have this, because I think this place is nice. Like, it has soft grass, somewhere to sleep in. Like, there's moss in the caves, so we don't break our backs inside those caves.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Like, I'm
like
tired of like the last time one of those rocks fell on us. I was so mad, but that was like the 16th one or something. So I mean, I think it's fine.
you were helping, I assume.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
21. So yeah, what she does is she uses a lot of the ropes that you have, and it requires all her rope. And would you also be able to sacrifice some rope?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It requires quite a bit of rope and all those things. And she finds a very deep tree that can take a lot of pulling and shoving, and she just has a very simple solution. She makes a very advanced knot around the tree, and she splits the knot, and then both the wyvern and Soul bind the knots to a part of their body, maybe their claw, maybe their tail, and they just drag the rock with them.
Perfect.
So yeah, the sleeping arrangements, basically you have a RV island or RV planet. You have to think of it like King Kai's planet in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Only this one is being moved around by a wyvern and a dragon.
Yeah, that's great. Honestly, that makes life so much easier.
Yes. Not having to worry where you sleep, having a large supply of food, and traveling towards the towers. Now let's see. In the next area, 8 years pass, so
Oof.
total 14 years. And we'll say that Sharn now has completed she completed about 11 of those towers already. Right now, you're at the 12th tower, the tower of let's see, what would be number 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Tower of Perception. And that and basically it's a lot of times for her looking for things that the dragon hides, like look for a copy of this specific coin, look for a needle in a haystack, and that's the training. And there's not much you can do to help with that, because she has to basically train her eyesight for the most part.
Right.
And you're just waiting outside the tower.
I'll spend that time. Every time we meet one of these new spirit dragons, I'm going to inform them of essentially what Bahamut told me, that once this training is complete, they're free, as well as spending my time just training Radic and doing stuff with him, like to make sure, because we've been together for a long time now, and making sure that he knows, like, he's trained, like kind of like training a dog. Like, if I say like sit, he'll sit, and then I'll give him like a whole lamb, because that's basically how much meat he needs to eat anyways. But stuff like that. And since I have exactly 100 downtime days left, I'm going to spend 70 to become proficient in animal handling.
Alright.
And then I'll spend the last 30 to do the bulk training as well.
Alright.
And then now I have exactly 0 downtime days.
While you're waiting outside of the tower while Sharn is completing it, you see that a rift opens in the air, and a ship flies through the rift.
Like
As
one
you
of those flying ships?
Mhm.
Oh, dang.
You see weird blue creatures rowing the things as a smaller gray creature is barking up orders on the ship as it flies past you. After that, something else comes out of the rift, and you see that it is a flying volcano that flies through the rift. This time, you see those same creatures, but then they're red with some same sort of gray creature commanding them.
As soon as I see them, I'll run into the temple to get Sharn and let her know, like, hey, there's a flying people outside. They're doing, like on a mountain and a ship and stuff.
Sorry?
Look, just come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
What you see from afar is that they are already flying. Both of them are flying different directions. The hell are those creatures? So you have any idea? No, I have never seen them before. And then you hear from above, well, I can answer that. As another one of these grayish, but this one with more spikes, is above you guys flying and goes downwards. Hello there! Who are you both? Or you for?
Well, I'm Volk, and this is Shard. But before that, uh, what what are you exactly?
I'm the Salati. And my name is Admiral blah 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 blah.
Well, I don't know what a slotty is. Uh, so
We're creatures from the Limbo, a world of chaos. Ah, you see that floating volcano and that floating boat? Two of my generals, General blah 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 and General blah 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 blah, have both deserted with a regiment of men, and I'll be hunting them.
oh well, I what exactly do they want to do?
They They want to eat me, or think of a plan to eat me, so that they can replace me. But that's why they desert. This is a trap. They think I'm weaker here, but that's not true. I'm just as powerful as I am in Limbo. And they think they can eat me so they can become me, so I can become stronger. But they know the punishment for desertion. I'm gonna eat them.
I'll lean over to Sharon and be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information. Like,
I don't know either.
excuse me, sir. What's your opinion on Tiamat and stuff?
Oh, what a bitch.
Oh, nice. That's right, I'll do the dragon high five fist bump thing.
He licks your fist bump.
That's gross. Oh, okay. Well, okay. How about this? So, my friend here, Shard, she's a dragon lord, and we're on a quest kind of to get her like trained up to kill Tiamat or something. And I would be willing to help you with these people of yours if you could like help us out with something or something like that.
Well, I got an idea. Well, seeing that both my generals are going different directions, I and I can only eat one at a time, and the other one could escape. Why don't you go and capture one of my generals so I can eat him, and I go for the other general so I can eat that one, and when we're back, and I will give you 1/4 of my troops, but I remain to take the, the remaining troops back to Limbo.
I'll lean over to Sharn again and be like, what does 1/4 mean? I don't know what he means by that.
Okay, Volk. Look at your. Give me your one hand.
Okay.
Alright. She closes your thumb and she shows you your fingers. This is 4.
Uh-huh.
And then she closes 3 fingers. This is one part of that 4. That's how much.
Okay, that's not that bad, to be honest. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah, I think I speak for both of us when I say we're in.
Alrighty then. My deals are always considered in a proper handshake. Handy shaky.
I'll shake one of the hands, and I assume Sharn will shake the other.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then the question, do you want to go for the boat or do you want to go for the volcano?
I mean, I could practically jump in the volcano, so I think I'll go for that one, to be honest.
Alrighty then, good luck. I'm gonna get me my boat back.
I'll then hop on Radek and I guess start making my way towards the flying volcano.
Yeah, Sharn will follow you on Soul. So as you see the volcano going off and you see it being maintained and the Slotties see you guys coming towards them, the volcano turns around. Turn it around! Turn it around! As the volcano points towards you. Fire the volcano! I saw them talking with blah 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 sheep. So I would like you for me to describe as there is like you have the general and there's about 8 of those red slotties there. I would like you to describe to me how you would defeat them. You don't have to roll any checks, I would just like a description.
So obviously Volk is fine because jumping into a volcano is something that's probably on his bucket list at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll fly in. Him and Sharn will fly in, and he'll jump off of while dodging all this fire. He'll jump off of Radek in onto the volcano and basically straight at the general, and then just basically just go all in on the general, just smacking him as much as he can, while having Radek flying around back and forth, just kind of like doing in and out attacks. And then Sharn, because she's a badass in Volk's opinion, is also attacking all the other things, and we're just slowly, methodically going like 1-to-1 to 1-to-1 while the volcano's like going off and around. And anytime any fire gets thrown at Volk, he's just gonna walk into it essentially and through it to get to whoever's shooting the fire at him, until eventually all that's left is the volcano. Oh well, except for killing the general. I guess Volk will probably do something accidentally, like cutting like his arms or something off, because it's Volk.
As what Sharn does at the starting move when you jump down is she absorbs soul into her body and she bursts herself towards like landing on your back, making herself small and using you as a shield to protect herself from the fire. And then she uses your back to jump off and release soul mid-air to fly around and help you with the thingamajigs, with all the slotties as they go down. You drag the as you defeat it, you see that the moving volcano is now about to crash, as none of the Slotties are controlling it.
Oh dang!
Like it's about to crash in the middle of one of the rocks.
Volk will grab the general and just kind of throw him off the volcano, and then jump after him and catch him in the air and land on, and have Radic come to grab them as they're in the air, just falling basically.
Mm-hmm. As the volcano falls into the onto the rock, a forest fire emerges.
Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, trees, I guess. My bad.
There's not much we can do about this anymore. Maybe we can look around if there's any creatures that need help from being saved by the forest fire.
Yeah, well, hey, did you finish your trial, or did I, interrupt it? I don't...
We weren't done yet, but I think saving lives is more important than the trial right now.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just asking. Yeah, for sure. And then I'll have just, the general find one of the smaller islands and just throw them on there before we sweep over and try to pick up any of the wildlife.
You encounter a couple of a squirrel family that's running away from the fire. You encounter some deer, some rabbits, a couple of birds that are lost. You either bring them to a safer place on the rock, or you bring them to another rock, which is a lot more safer. After a while, you succeed on that, and you guys fly back with the general. As from afar at the tower, you can already see that the ship has returned with Admiral
I'll kind of just drop the general at his feet, essentially.
You are good partners. Now let's eat that general. Get my belly.
I think we'll just watch. Thanks. We're good. But you enjoy yourself.
We had a deal. Let's see, 1/4 of my army.
You get about four slotties that are red and blue, so 8 total.
Yeah, these will suffice. They will serve you for the next 4 years. If they are insubordinate, use this diamond here. You just click the diamond, look at them, and they explode.
Oh, that's cool. Although, I mean, I don't know if I'll have to use that, but I'll give it to Sharn because I can't
It's
trust
good to
myself
keep
just to do
threatening.
it.
It's good to at least give a little bit of a threat when to do it. Else they might forget. Aren't the bribes bunch?
Oh, yeah. They look dumb. Ha, yeah. Okay, well, here you go, Sharn, and I'll hand her the crystal or gem, just because I'm pretty sure Volk would probably just do it accidentally or on purpose.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to continue with the test now. So yeah.
Go see you, General. Blah. Good luck on
Almost
whatever
blip,
you're doing.
blue.
Yep, that's what I said, obviously. Duh. Yep, good luck.
Don't worry. Limbosian is a very hard language.
As he goes onto his ship with the remainder of his man, he goes through that portal again and disappears.
Well, I guess, you guys, so my name's Volk. Hi, hello. Want to
Yes,
be in
Admiral.
charge of you? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And this is Sharn. She's also the co-admiral. So yeah, keep that in mind. I guess like for the first order, get me some fruits and stuff because I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, hop to it.
Get some food. Yep. As they start running around. All right. As things go by, many years pass. As you've as in total 26 years have passed in this period. So it means the
Dang.
those guys have fulfilled their bargain. They've done many things for you. What would have been things that you ordered them throughout those 4 years?
I mean,
Just guards and food.
making them. I mean, Volk probably will get like if we're not fighting a whole lot of stuff, Volk will probably fight some of like fight them sometimes just
Training
for
dummies.
yeah training, yeah practice training, teaching Radic like on how to on command attack stuff, things like that.
hmm And in those 26 years, Sharn has fulfilled all 18 of the total towers. As there is then the moment of graduation, where they are all the towers start actually appeared and circle around the place where you are now. As as the as there is one now empty floating rock that both you and Sharn land on, and the spectral dragons that you've met over these 26 years, all of them are there. All these golden spectral dragons. As there is a
Volk
magic
being
circle in the middle of the rock.
Volk being basically an old man at this point in time because now he's super old. Uh, but he's still fine. Like he's still standing. It's just now he's prone to sitting more often than
I've
not.
looked it up with the Dragonborns, how aging works, and like Dragonborns age very quickly when they're young. Like I believe they're already adults when they are considered adults when they're like 8 or something, but they stay in their prime until they die.
Oh, nice. Okay, it's sick. Then Volk's still big and beefy as ever. That's what I'm talking about. Uh, so yeah. Essentially, I'll just put my hand on Sharn's shoulder and ask her, "Are you ready? You think?"
Yes, I think I'm ready to see their final judgment and to go back home.
Yeah, I kind of miss normal food. I don't really remember what it's like, to be honest.
This my cooking has been your normal for the last 20 years, 26.
Oh my god, it's been 26 years?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's such a long time. I feel, well, I mean, I kind of feel, oh man, I must be old, I guess. I don't really know what age I am, but, mm,
you are. I believe it's now 77 or something, as Soul replies.
oh, dang. Is that old? I don't really know time. Like, does that make me an old person?
Makes you an old dragonborn, but you have to account for. Soul says it like. Uh, uh, show me your hand, Volk.
Yeah, sure.
All right. She shows you three fingers. This is just as how many time. This is just as how many years you lived that Soul has lived as well.
Oh, wow. Dang. I think I might miss this. You explaining stuff to me with my hands.
Don't worry. Even if we're done here, we'll still stick together, right? Never apart.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
friends forever.
yeah, of course, for sure. Yeah. I mean, we're about to finish this trial and everything, for sure.
She gives you a hug and
Oh,
walks to. Soul fuses inside of her as he disappears, and they stand on the magic circle. As the spectral dragons all talk in unison, all of us here have been here for the witness of the ascension of Sharn, daughter of Nardal, and Sol, son of Tiamat, to ascend to the form of dragon lords, far beyond the powers that they would originally have, faster than the original intention, a quickening, and to approve the final stance. Some sort of force field forms around Sharn, which is in like a sort of ball. Hear he, we speak, we've seen the tests, going through them. Do we approve? And then at that moment, they all say, no, she is unworthy.
what? What the heck are you talking about?
She looks shocked as well, like, huh? As a
What are
vote.
you...
Go ahead, say it.
I'll kind of walk up to the force field and like knock on it. Like, what are you talking about? I was like, I was there like the whole time.
They notice your appearance now and say, we, the Council of Justice, have voted for what would be the greater good and compromised in our ethical needs for the greater good of stopping Tiamat. We have decided that this body should not be to this girl. We will resurrect and implant a champion of old, the Queen of Justice, Yazeria Sona, into this body so that she may lead the armies against Tiamat.
Whoa. You can't do that. That's not how this works.
It is sad. She is a good person, but unfit to rule. Now, my brothers, wipe her memories and implant the new ones. What would you like to do now?
I'll
She
whip
looks
out
very
my...
desperate and like bonks on the force
Yeah.
field.
Ah, dang. I'll pull out. Well, I guess I'll announce like, oh wait, whoa, hold on. I am the speaker for Bahamut, and I do not agree with this, and I'm sure he wouldn't either. Oh, God damn, isn't that good? And I'll pull out my greatsword.
You can make a charisma check, persuasion, deception, or no, not deception, or intimidation with advantage.
Ah, dang, I'm not good at any of those things.
Could still technically crit.
How?
Oh.
How is that possible?
Ah.
How?
We will suffer his disfavor. For the greater good, this sacrifice must be made. If Bahamut hates us for these actions, we would understand. But we find the fate of the world far more important, and we need a suitable dragon lord to lead this.
Well, I mean, she's done a lot. She led a whole army before. She did it fine. She saved people, and she spent all this time completing all these trials and everything. Like, how is that not making her worthy enough? I mean, like, what do you mean? That's like what doesn't make her worthy of this whole time? I mean, I'm pretty sure she could take any of you for the most part. I mean, I could, and you're saying she's not worthy? That's unfair.
You can make me another charisma, persuasion, or intimate. Now, this one would be persuasion.
Oh my god. Oh, wait, I somehow rolled 0. Is this an advantage?
This is an advantage.
Jesus Christ. I'll spend a dragon die on this. I'll drop as many dragon die. I'll spend... Can I spend multiple or just the one?
Just one.
11.
You see that Sharn is trying to influence your luck, but the barrier is blocking it.
Are they on the outside of the barrier?
Yes.
Okay. I'll walk up to one of them, and I'll basically get in his face, essentially. And I'll demand that there must be, some other way or something, like, to determine what her value. Like, how did you even come to that conclusion? For the most part.
And this one wants to try and swipe you away. As we'll move the map here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And in this case, I would like you to roll initiative.
Oh, jeez. Well, I don't know what I can do against 17. Alright, here we go. Does the wyvern go on my turn or on its own turn?
Let's say it's just your turn. You trained it long enough to have it be your turn.
Nice.
Let's see.
Which one is it? It's this one, right?
It's all of them on the same initiative.
Oh, cool. Okay, great. Oh.
You are first. You see what you see is that they're all around them. This is the magical barrier that Sharn is in that she can't get out. And you see that there's some sort of magical court going around here that is feeding the magical barrier.
Is the cord like tangible, or is it like
it's tangible, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have Radek snap at the cord and see if he can break it, essentially.
Go ahead and make an attack roll with him. That is a hit. Give me a moment to give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab some water and a piece of paper and a pen.
Oh my god. Dude, wait. I'm gonna die so fast on the first turn. This is such a big rip for me right now. Oof. Gonna have to praise Bahamut for some help with this shit.
I am back.
I am sweating because is not looking great.
Well, you attack it, or Radic attacks it, and it does damage to it. But it's not broken yet. It is though heavily damaged.
I'll have Radic flap up into the air and kind of just hover in the air and claw at it.
That breaks it. As this golden dragon, as the moment the spectral form, like it gets pushed back, and it's like looking around confused and weakened.
Oh, alright, sick. I'll have Radic quickly fly me over here, and then I'll hop off. I can't grab myself individually. Oh wait, there we go. Oh wait, no, thank you. I'll hop off like right here. Oh, that's under the barrier, I guess. And I'll recklessly attack while raging this one, like right where it connects, like up here.
Yep. The first attack breaks the cord. As the same thing happens to that dragon as it looks around confused, powerless.
I'll also smack this one as well.
Alright.
With my second attack.
Same effect.
And after I'm done smashing both of them, I'll shout out that whenever this is finished, you'll be free, and Bahamut is going to be the one to judge you, and you think this is what he would want? She did everything required and passed all the trials. I mean, it's not looking great for you guys, if I'm being honest.
We agree. This is a crime against life, against an innocent. But this is for the greater good. As they all say in unison, the greater good, the greater good.
That'll end my turn. Well, I guess I'll move over here, and I'll have Radic fly to here, and I'll end my turn.
Alright, then it is Sharn's turn. She is stuck in the portal, and she's trying to do different things, and it doesn't seem to work. Her magic in here doesn't seem to work. As she's preparing herself to take a massive hit, the golden dragons' turns. All these golden dragons that still have a court, you see a golden pulse going through those courts, all going towards the barrier. As they hit the barrier, Sharn starts screaming in pain, as the one eye she has is turning white as she screams in pain. The golden dragons that you broke the court off, they start to like change their shifting, and they seem to crack their bones a bit and seem to be ready to fight. That is
Great.
the golden dragon's turn. Volk, your turn.
Oh boy. I'll make an attack on this one. Recklessly. I'll just smash this thing.
Yeah, that breaks that part as well.
And then I'll attack this one that I'm basically on.
Same results.
Then I'll have Radic bite this one.
And that is enough to destroy it.
And I'll have him use a stinger on this one.
That
I don't
does
know if
not
the poison
destroy
damage.
it, because the poison damage has no effect on it.
Okay, gotcha. And then I'll move Volk to here. Oh boy. Oof, this is gonna hurt. Alright, that's my.
Sharn's turn. You do see that the barrier has become a little bit weaker. She looks at you, and looks at you, and she points at you, and says, and she says a couple of magic words. You feel hasted.
Oh, nice. Thank God. Something worked at least.
You do see that it requires a large amount of her concentration to keep the haste on. Now the golden dragons' turns. Let's see, 3 of them are free.
Oh.
Brothers, say the other one still inside with the thing. We must not we must not use our breaths to break this, the ritual. Attack! So the first one is gonna attack Radek.
Well, I had a wyvern and he was cool for a little bit.
He could survive technically, he has quite a bit of hit points. Alright, first it'll try and bite your wyvern.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
Then he will claw 2 times. For another, that'll hit for sure. And the 20 you think will hit as well, so...
Yep. So 23 plus 16.
Now the other 2 will do the same on you as first a bite. Yeah, that'll hit. For
Okay.
35 becomes, you were raging, right?
Yeah.
So that becomes 17. Then the claw. That's a miss.
Oh, thank God.
And that's another miss. Seems he's still
Let's
confused.
go.
The last
The Lord
dragon.
Bahamut shines upon me right now.
19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 8 damage then. Then the claw. For 6 damage. And that'll hit as well for 7 damage.
Oh boy.
And now those other dragons have lost their temporarily separance. And now Volk, it is your turn.
I'll make first attack on this one. This cord.
Alright. That'll hit and destroy.
Second attack on this cord.
And it'll hit and destroy it as well.
And then third attack on this one. With the hasted action.
That works as well.
After destroying those 3, I will attempt to push my way through to get underneath the dragon, essentially. If I can.
You do get one
right here.
That's okay, but you do get one opportunity attack from this dragon here.
That's fine.
As he will try and bite you.
For
11 damage.
So I know I can gain resistance to a damage type with Dragon Die. So if I were to gain another resistance... Oh, it lowers the damage.
Yeah,
okay.
You roll a d6 and that lowers that damage.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll spend a Dragon Die on this. So minus it by 4 and then half.
Yeah, no, first we have it, so the 23 becomes 11, and then the 11 becomes 7.
And then I will have Radek flying in the air. He's going to make a bite attack at this thing.
Alright. Yeah, that destroys it.
I'll have him fly out the way real quick. And
We will
make
get an opportunity attack though from that.
Oh yeah, that's yep, that's fine. Cool.
27
Yep.
damage.
Ouch. And I'll have him claw this.
Aw.
No!
Sadly a miss.
No, Radek. Come on, boy. Alright. I believe that ends my turn.
Then it is Sharn's turn. The barrier has weakened. And she's resisting the pulses that keep going in. As she tries to. Let's see if she can break free from this barrier.
Come on, Sharn, let's do it. Come on.
Sadly, not enough power to break out of this. As she screams in pain. Dragon's turns. Let's see. So they come up flying towards you. This one here, 1-2 it will go for the wyvern, 3-4 it will go for you. It goes for you. And miss. Yeah, here it goes.
Boy.
So all these dragons are gonna go for you.
I'll just shout at Bahamut, to the sky, basically, as these attacks are about to rain down upon me.
You can make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Not good at anything relatable, but here's praying. Well.
They seem to be willing to risk Bahamut's disfavor. One thing that you have to remember is all these dragons are pretty squeezed around trying to get you. So, and because of their massive size, and they're all in each other's way, you're harder to reach, so they will attack with disadvantage, but you did reckless attack, so it is a normal attack.
That's fine.
Alright. So that's, I'm just gonna do all the bite attacks in a row. 5 bite attacks.
After each attack, I'm probably gonna spend a dragon die to start increasing my AC.
Alright. That's, alright. 20, is the 25 a hit, by the way?
Yep.
Alright, for then 13 damage. Is the 23 a hit?
I'm dragon dying for AC, but at the current, does it trigger after or before the
Before.
AC increase?
Before. So like.
Okay, well in that case.
Yeah.
That case it misses.
All right. So yeah, now 3 more. Well, that's a miss.
Yep.
Gonna roll for a dragon die.
Oh well, that attack misses me.
Yeah, but you can still roll even if it misses if you want to, at least. Or you think your AC is high
for sure.
enough.
Oh well, rip. No, that's fine. I used one already.
All right, that is then 2 more.
That hits me.
All right, dragon die or none?
None for now.
All right, so
I'll
that
just
becomes 8 damage. And then I believe the last bite. After that, the claws come in.
Yeah, that hits. And I'll
Alright.
Dragon Die after this one.
Alright. So yeah, that then becomes no damage. So now is a bunch
Thank
of
God.
claws.
Oh boy.
Alright. The claws come now. Let's see. That is 10 claws attacks.
Oh, Jesus. That's a miss.
Alright. That's a miss.
That's a miss. Oh, thank God.
That's a miss. That's a miss. Number 5. That's a miss. So we're halfway there now. Now, number 6. Is that it?
That's a miss.
Alright. Number 7. Miss. Number 8. That's a miss. Number 9. That's a miss. Number 10, the last one. Miss. Your turn, Volk.
Oh my God. I'll attack each of these. One attack for each of these chords, assuming I break each one. I will not reckless attack. It's normal. And the AC goes away, correct, at the start of my
Yes.
turn?
Yep.
Yeah. Jesus.
What was your final AC, by the way?
It came out to 32.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
that connects
because
and
I spent,
destroys
I
it.
believe. Nice. I'll attack the middle one.
That destroys it as well.
And then the one to my right.
And that destroys it as well.
Then, Jesus, I'm gonna have to move to these 3 essentially, and I'll take whatever opportunity attacks that includes.
That's 3 opportunity attacks.
Yep, back to.
So 3 bites cometh
Yep, that hits.
for 12 damage. That'll hit as well, I think, for 10 damage. And then the last one. Well, by the way, it's my bad, but it is with disadvantage because the squeezing things. So
Those
with
3
the-
attacks
Would still
hit. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah,
And
for
the
sure.
last one would then be for 9 damage.
Then I'll have Radek try to finish off this with a bite.
Mm-hmm. That destroys it.
Nice, and then he'll claw at this one.
That destroys it as well.
Oof. Okay, since I'm starting to waver here, but I'll give a look towards Sharn, and I'll give her a big thumbs up. Kind of. Yep. Because I'm pretty sure I'm about to get swarmed by all these gold dragons.
She nods, and she seems to be in a lot less pain, as it is Sharn's turn. And she tries to scream. And as she screams, "Enough! I have passed your tests, your trials, and do not demand, and you judge me like this, feeling you are superior in some way, giving you the moral high ground. But I have done no crimes, and you sentence me to death. I will not tolerate this." As you see a burst of power, a golden flash coming from it. you see that the golden dragons seem surprised. And at that moment, a burst of energy appears, and Sharn turns without switching into Soul as the barrier bursts broken, and the golden aura comes from Soul, and it pulls the pulls the spectral ancient golden dragons all towards them as they all get dragged towards Soul and disappear in the essence. We will not be your sacrificial official tool, and we will be Tiamat ourselves. We have trained and fulfilled your tests. We are ready. As the different golden dragons start disappearing and dispersing.
Oh, okay. That's good. And I'll take a knee, kind of, after taking a burst of damage, essentially.
As Volk Sharn stands here. Thank you, Volk. You are the truest friend I've ever had. And a good partner in this range.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Although, I kind of got beat up, not gonna lie. I thought I would do a little better than that, but I guess not.
I hope you will feel better, feel a lot better. Maybe with a kind word of healing. Plus 11. You are healed for 27 hit points.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
These old cronies, they shared I have absorbed them into me. Their knowledge, their experience. No, they tried to replace me with a former Dragon Lord one they saw as their champion. My body, that one's spirit. I thank you for saving my life, Volk.
Of course.
They were handling in what they would call the greater good. But I have gained the powers they felt me of unworthy. Although the golden dragon shine would be useless now for future users. We have fulfilled our purpose and journey of 26 years today. Let's go back home, Volk.
Yeah, I think I'm agreed with that, at least. I think I'm about ready to get out of this place.
She nods. Might take a little while before we find the exit again.
That's fine. I mean, I'm still fine to travel, I guess, to wherever we need to go.
She nods and let's go. As you take your rest on your own personal floating rock, you see that the towers that the golden dragons had, are crumbling and the magic that kept them together is broken. It's gone as Sharn absorbed it.
Dang.
She's stronger than she's ever been, but but the purpose of the golden quarters of the dragon realm are fading. After you guys travel for a long time trying to find the exit, as this realm is so endless, full of the rocks, and the rocks travel far and wide. You, let me see. It takes you eventually still 1 year and 4 months to reach the final place where you once entered this realm.
And there's no way for my dragon die to come back at all, right? Unless level it.
Sharn has developed new powers
Oh, okay, never mind then.
in
Because
this
I was gonna
time,
say, oof.
and you are the first, as you guys have a special bond. She has now the ability to create dragon marks herself. She has learned from the knowledge, and she have deemed you as her first knight in combat, and she has given you a extra dragon mark, where you now have 2 dragon marks. You now have the red dragon mark and a golden dragon mark, the greater dragon mark. As the 2 of them fuse together, you now also have the same dragon mark rules, but then with the extra poison resistance. So with your poison resistance pants, it would mean that you are now poison immune as well, as long as you wear those pants.
Wow,
And
sick.
because you now have 2 dragon marks instead of 1, the D6 has changed to a D8. And it's fully replenished.
All right, sick. I'm down for it. Especially considering I started sweating for a second. I'm like, oh, dude, am I really gonna have to try and defeat these dragons right now? Oof.
As you are before the portal that you once entered here through, you you have a rock home you've spent several years in your life in as a sleeping quarters, eating place. Probably build a couple of things on it to rest. Sharn looks around and basically says a goodbye to her current home. What do you do as a memorament of your
I'm gonna take out one of my. Oh, jeez, what other weapons do I have? I guess I'll take out one of my javelins, although it's probably old and rusted and bent at this point. Some of them. I'll take that out in the hand axe. One of the the only hand axe I have, and I'll in the door that we've made, or the side of the rock of the cave, something. I'll try and carve, essentially, what is a picture of myself and Sharn, and then put our.
Sorry, you faded out in the mid of the sentence.
Hold on.
Yeah, now I can hear you again.
Oh, okay. I'll just take it and carve essentially pictures of myself and Sharn, and have our names on there, and then I'll have like a symbol of Bahamut next to us, and I don't know, like us doing the dragon high five thing into the wall.
She does it as well. Sharn, now in the body of Soul, does also one more, like the dragon tail high five with you. Volk has a tail, so you bump tails instead of bump fists.
Nice.
And then, are you ready to go back home?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there wasn't really a lot of stuff in this place, to be honest, but yeah, I think I am.
Let's go. I wonder how much time has been passed for them.
I don't know. It's got to be like the same amount of time, right, or something.
Then we are doomed us all, but I hope not. Let's go.
All right. Well, goodbye, dragon place. Sorry about the gold dragons, I guess, and I'll go through the portal.
Sharn follows, and that is where we'll end this session. I will turn off the stream, and your journey and Sharn's journey will begin further on in the next session as we see what the other people are doing outside.
Yay!